From Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Audrey Paquette and Alyssa Shope. This is a special edition of Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln. Welcome to today's show. I'm Alyssa Shope.
And I'm Audrey Paquette. It's been a little different the way we make these shows, but we are working really hard.
Yes, it definitely has been a different dynamic since we are back to full distance learning.
Another thing to take note of is the distance learning exam schedule.
Exams are coming up next week. The exam schedule has just been released. Mr. Banks is here to let us know all about it.
On Thursday, December 17th and Friday, December 18th, we will be having semester exams. On Thursday the 17th will be B-Day, which will be your even-numbered period exam, so periods 2, 4, 6, and 8. And Friday the 18th will be an A-Day with the odd period exams 1, 3, 5, and 7. Expectations, guys, is that you are in class just like normal. You'll report virtually to all your periods. The only periods that you would not have to report for an exam would be if you had a study hall or lunch in your schedule. I would also encourage you all to reach out to all of your teachers individually to see what the expectations are for exams, what you need to be preparing for. Check your Google Classrooms, any messages on there, so that you are prepared and ready for the exams.
Thanks, Mr. Banks. Our guidance counselors have been a big help for everyone at Lincoln. One counselor has been in distance learning all year, and she is now back from maternity leave. Here's Mrs. Himmel.
I had a baby girl in March. I'm back here to serve all of you, help meet your needs. If you need me, feel free to reach out via email to himmel@gjps.org. A reminder to seniors, if you're still in the application process, you have questions or concerns about applying to a college, feel free to reach out, and that goes for all students. We hope you are staying well, staying healthy, and we hope to see you back at school in person very soon.
Thanks, Ms. Himmel, and I know a lot of students will be glad you're back. Here at Gahanna, we have a variety of different clubs. For example, the newspaper club is an important club at Gahanna. But what's it about? Here's Crystal O'Deary to explain.
The school newspaper is a newspaper that is run by students at GLHS. The school newspaper covers various topics such as books, movies, and my favorite, the celebrities. The reporters write the articles, and the co-editors-in-chief, Ann and Lily, edit them. The school newspaper meets on a Google Meet every Wednesday at 3. The posted articles can be found at GahannaLionsRoarWixsite.com.
Thanks, Crystal. Audrey, have you done any Christmas shopping?
I've done a little bit online. What about you, Alyssa?
Yes, of course, but one thing I'm trying to do is shop local.
It's easy to jump online and shop, but our local shops and stores need our business.
Ray Tadako takes us around Gahanna.
Gahanna, the herb capital of Ohio, which means 3 creeks. But where can you go to stay local?
There's so much to do here in Gahanna, so I'll take you around Creekside.
Creekside's notorious for the creek itself, where you can feed ducks, skip rocks, or go on a walk. But the plaza is where you can shop. Go into Cold Stone for a sweet treat, or Stadium for a burger. How about a cup of coffee at Upper Cup, where they give us insight on business?
I've always worked at small businesses and shops, and the environment is always really friendly and warm, and I think it's really great to give back to your community.
I'm not even from this town. I live somewhere else, but I come here every day. They are very nice, and those are the nicest people. And I feel like I'm at home there.
While Creekside is one of the biggest spots for business, down the road, right by Kemba Financial, is one of the first Anthony Thomas shops, where an employee tells us the gratitude during this time.
It's worth it. It's worth it to see everyone smile and everyone is kind. It's just important. It's important for small businesses to stay open for the town that loves them.
To keep our heads up, a student employee has some words.
I think it's important to support local businesses because the money stays in the community. Also, it's important to do during the pandemic because locally owned businesses are struggling due to the lack of customers.
The next step, drive around town and see what perks your interest. Gahanna is more than just shops and restaurants. It's a community. This is Ray Tadako for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Ray. Chances are one item in demand that you won't be able to find this year in Gahanna is a PS5.
Exactly. I know a lot of people are looking for them, and I'm sure Santa is too.
How popular is the PS5, and what makes it so great? Here's Connor Mallon.
The new Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 have just hit the market. And with the holidays around the corner, gaming consoles are in high demand. But this year especially, it's been difficult for people to find the newest consoles.
Well, I mean, I tried to pre-order it, right, online, when it happened. I'm getting the Xbox, that's what I'm getting. And goodness gracious, it was difficult then. I was buying it on Target, that site crashed. Our store that I work at only got 6 of them, and they were all online orders. So, I didn't get the chance to even get them when they came in person either.
With the long lines and COVID concerns, it's been difficult to get your hands on one of these newest consoles. But the hype is definitely there, with next-generation graphics and high-quality systems.
Some of my expectations for the newer consoles, like the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, would be better graphics, probably faster loading screens, just faster overall system, maybe some console-specific games, like new games.
I'm excited for the new PlayStation 5 because it's going to have the best exclusives that any console has ever had so far, and also the best specs that any PlayStation has had before.
Students at Lincoln are trying their best to get some of these newest consoles before the holiday season, but there has been little avail.
I mean, honestly, for me, I don't even have a TV that is going to take full capability, the full capabilities of the actual console itself. I don't have an OLED 4K TV, but those faster load times and the ability to have it playing in, even 1080p 60 is going to be great.
As the holidays grow closer, so does the demand, and hopefully the hype pays off. This is Connor Mallon for Lincoln Live.
Thank you for the update, Connor. Corral is making so much progress this year.
And even cooler things are happening over distance learning.
The Corral students surprised their teacher, Mr. Lehman.
The students made fake beards and wore them on their Google Meets to give their teacher a nice surprise. Here's Reese Thompson to explain more.
Hello everyone. So for Corral class today on Google Meet, we are all dressing up with beards like Mr. Lehman, and we're going to go surprise him and see his reaction.
For Post-it note beards, style note, points on that.
I think Mr. Lehman approves my beard. Okay, bye.
Thanks, Reese.
Before we end the show today, we have some exciting news.
We will be getting a new high school in the next 5 years.
The levy for the building of a new high school has officially passed by 76 votes after a recount.
That should be really exciting for the district, but unfortunately, we won't be able to attend.
Yeah, that's true. Well, thanks for tuning in to our show today, Gahanna.
We will see you back here on Friday.
Bye.